6 o'clock, and you're watching Good Day OK.
Good Thursday morning to you. Welcome to Good Day OK. I'm Jasmine Anderson.
And I'm Chris Stanford. Thank you for being with us this morning. Storm Watch meteorologist Marcy Novak with us as always. And how's it looking out there this morning?
Yeah, not too bad at all. I want to call your attention to this right now, though, because look at these like clouds that are kind of clipping along there. Maybe looking a little foggy at times.
So
but
are these just low-hanging clouds, or is this actual fog?
This is just low clouds, so not visibility issues this morning, but something you'll need to keep an eye on as you're out and about this morning.
Looks kind of cool.
It does look cool, right? I had to show you that real fast before we get to your hour-by-hour forecast. A lot of sunshine today, so the clouds that are out there right now are going to be moving out. We'll see temperatures chilly now at 46, but our high today will be near 70, so warmer than yesterday, but still below average for this time of the year. Winds are still breezy today, so that makes it feel a little bit cooler. Over the next several days, we have a big warming trend on the way. We've got your back with how warm it gets this weekend and when thunderstorms will arrive next week. That's all coming up in your Storm Watch forecast.
Hey, happy Thursday. Let's get a Lucky Star Casino Steer Clear traffic update. We do have our first incident reported here of the morning. It is an injury accident in the southeast part of the metro, Southeast 59th, right at South Douglas Boulevard. Again, we have an injury accident working at Southeast 59th and South Douglas. Other than that, though, that's really the only thing going on. Let's take a live look outside from our Lucky Star Casino traffic tracker. We're in the construction zone here on southbound 235 near 36, and despite those two lanes only being open, no traffic problems. You never wait more than 10 minutes for traffic and weather together.
Now to a developing story. Right now, 4 Oklahoma City police officers are on administrative leave for use of force during an arrest and not having their body cameras turned on.
But it was all caught on video by a witness. Fox 25's Julie Calhoun joins us live from the Oklahoma City Police headquarters with a closer look. Julie, what do you see in this video?
Chris and Jasmine, good morning. 2 of the officers in uniform did not have their body cameras on. The other 2 were undercover, but it all caught on cell phone video. Come to your screen and take a look. This happened Tuesday night after a high-speed chase through the metro. In the video, the officers can be seen using their knees to take Tabatrick Dedrick into custody while he screams. Police say he shot at officers before the chase. Dedrick was taken into custody, and police say they found a gun inside his car. 2 officers in uniform did not have their body camera turned on, and again, the other 2 were undercover officers. The police department says it's a policy to turn the cameras off when undercover cops are around, but Captain Paco Balderrama says in this case, the cameras should have been turned on once the arrest began.
It is in our policy that in order to protect undercover officers who obviously protect their identity, body cams are to be turned off when there's an encounter like this or when those officers are present. That particular policy is going to be reviewed.
And after a lengthy back and forth process with the Fraternal Order of Police, body cams were put back on the streets with the Oklahoma City Police Department just this past January. But as for those 4 police officers, the Oklahoma City Police Department are not releasing their names as of now. Reporting live in downtown Oklahoma City, Julie Calhoun, Fox 25 News.
Julie, thank you. New this morning, school officials in Deer Creek responding to a letter from the ACLU saying the district violated the First Amendment rights of students. The ACLU letter claims the district forced a student to take off a Black Lives Matter shirt because of dress code rules. The statement asked for an apology to the entire student body and to reverse disciplinary action against the student. Good Day OK reached out to the Deer Creek superintendent, who says, quote, Deer Creek Schools is reviewing the allegations and will take this matter very seriously. Now, the ACLU also says the school employees involved should be disciplined. Good Day OK will continue to follow this for you.
This morning, we're getting a look at the moments an Edmonds school bus was involved in a crash. Come take a look at this video. The dash cam video shows the school bus headed north on Memorial. Now, you'll see a black truck coming south, veering into the lane, and then that crash happens. Hit a car in front of the bus head on, sent that truck rolling right into the school bus. People on the road end up pulling over to help, and the school bus driver then calls 911. Take a listen.
There's a bad accident. The car slid into us. We are involved, but it's not our fault. Everybody's okay. The truck rolled and slid into us. There are 2 vehicles. The truck is upside down in front of us. Santa Fe and Memorial. headed north. It is very bad, very bad.
The 19 kids on the school bus, they're doing just fine, but the 3 people in the other cars were treated for injuries. A spokesperson for the Edmond Public School District says the driver of the bus showed remarkable composure.
New this morning, this week's storms causing a lot of flooding problems in northeast Oklahoma. Take a look at this video here of the city of Miami, where they got several more inches of rain Wednesday morning. You can see streets are flooded and a nearby river spilling over. Schools in Miami were closed yesterday because of so many streets that are covered by water. Classes will go on as normal this morning. In Missouri and Arkansas, massive flooding has killed several people and devastated communities. This morning, the National Guard is working in Arkansas to fix a levee breach. Officials say they tried to prepare, but sandbags weren't enough to hold back the river. Now several homes and businesses are completely underwater. People who live in the area say they've never seen anything like this.
I was looking at apartments behind my house, and the water was just about up to the window, probably like 1.5 inches. And then all at once it started dropping out.
More rain is expected in the region today, but things should be drying out by this weekend. 6:06 back here at home. A warning if you're still trying to clean up from last week's storms.
So-called storm chasing contractors are looking for people right now with damaged homes, but some of them aren't licensed in Oklahoma and could be trying to swindle you out of thousands of dollars. So now Oklahoma's Attorney General is warning residents to be on the lookout. He says while a homeowner's top priority is to repair and rebuild, acting too quickly and not doing your research can cost you.
So they get in a hurry and they are honestly very vulnerable to somebody coming by and saying, I can have that fixed tomorrow.
We've got your back now with steps you can take to avoid becoming a target. First, ask those contractors or those people looking for work to provide you with a license and proof of insurance. You want to get at least 3 bids and be sure to avoid down payments and never pay in cash. If you do become a victim, General Hunter says you should contact his office immediately.
Right now, police in Guthrie are looking for this man. They say Jashawn Perry is the 4th suspect in a murder where the victim was shot more than 30 times. Officials say he should be considered armed and dangerous. Joey Angelo was killed on April 5th outside a Guthrie home. 3 other suspects involved have already been arrested. If you know where Jashawn Perry is, call police right away.
This morning, the search continues for the person who shot and killed a 24-year-old 2 nights ago. Oklahoma City police say Humberto Melendez was murdered Tuesday night. Police say they found him lying in the middle of the street near Southwest 39th and Brookline. Right now, a second victim, Manuel Sosendo, remains in critical condition at a hospital. So far, police have not released a description of the shooter.
Happening today in Washington, the House will vote on the GOP bill to replace and repeal the Affordable Care Act. It's setting up a dramatic moment that could give President Donald Trump the significant legislative victory he's been seeking. Top Republicans say they are confident they have the votes to get it passed. There had been concerns with the party that the bill would not cover people with pre-existing conditions. But Wednesday, President Trump backed an amendment to spend $8 billion to go towards patients with pre-existing conditions.
Well, President Trump won't be in Washington, D.C. for that vote. He's headed home for the first time since taking over the White House. The president going to New York City today. He'll visit the USS Intrepid for a World War II ceremony. He's going to give a speech alongside Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull. There's a lot of protests planned around the president's arrival back in his hometown, including at the Intrepid and Trump Tower. Trump not expected to spend the night in New York City. He will, however, spend the weekend at his New Jersey golf resort.
Dan, thank you. New this morning, Governor Mary Fallin looking to the lottery to help out public schools.
Yeah, Tuesday she signed legislation that will raise prize money for scratch tickets starting in July. Before, state law had required at least 35% of the proceeds go to the Education Trust Fund. That law signed Tuesday removes that cap. Instead, the first $50 million will go into the fund. Anything above that is available for reading incentives and science and math programs. Lottery officials say they hope the higher prize money will mean more people will buy lottery tickets. And this morning, Governor Mary Fallin says she will veto a state budget if lawmakers can't come up with more revenue sources.
The Oklahoma state budget is nearly $900 million short this year because of deep budget cuts last year. The governor says the state can't afford to make additional cuts. With only days left in the session, she says lawmakers are running out of time to pass new taxes and revenue measures. She says Oklahomans are upset work has been so slow.
But I'm willing to stay here at this Capitol as long as I need to. And if I have to veto the budget because we don't get our work done and we devastate our state agencies and not fund core mission services that our citizens actually demand that we do, then I'm willing to veto the budget. I'm willing to stay as long as we need to until we get our job done.
Well, if more money is not brought in, all state agencies could be in jeopardy.
Now, we know you have many questions about what's going on with the budget right now. So this morning at 7:15, Governor Mary Fallin will be right here in the Good Day OK studio. She'll be discussing the state budget and ways to solve the problem. We'll be asking the governor your questions, so send them to us on our Facebook page and then tune in at 7:15 to hear the answers.
We are starting out cool this morning with temperatures in the low 40s. Still a little bit windy too, so it feels like it's in the 30s. Grab a jacket as the kids are heading out the door for the bus stop. We'll see a high today of 70. It'll be a comfortable afternoon, although we will see some gusty winds throughout the day. I've given your forecast an A for this afternoon. If you're heading out to the Dodgers game, first pitch is at 11:05 this morning, so it will be chilly, but by the end of the game, topping out near 70. We've got your back with how warm it gets this weekend in less than 10 minutes.
Lucky Star Casino steer clear traffic update. All right, taking a look at drive times. Right now, here's how long you need to leave. I-35 northbound, leave about your normal time because it's going to take you 13 from West Indian Hills. It's going to take you 11 minutes from Yukon once you hit Garth Brooks Boulevard on I-40. And it's going to take you about 4 minutes to get down the Broadway extension and hit 235. Let's take a live look outside from our Lucky Star Casino traffic tracker. Most headlights I've seen so far this morning on northbound 35 here. We're traveling southbound, but take a look. You know, still no slowdowns. You never wait more than 10 minutes for traffic and weather together.
Watching your favorite shows live, but without cable.
Yeah, which popular streaming service is now making that happen? Here's a live look outside right now. You're listening to Marcy's Song of the Day by Katrina and the Waves. Hopefully it gets you going on this lovely Thursday. The time now is 6:12. You're watching Good Day OK.
We're continuing to follow the breaking news out of the United Kingdom today. Prince Philip stepping down from his royal duties. There's a live look outside of Buckingham Palace. You can see there is a large crowd. It's actually dispersed a lot over the last few minutes. Prime Minister Theresa May weighing in this morning. She expressed her deep gratitude and good wishes towards Prince Philip. Thanked him for supporting Queen Elizabeth throughout all these years. Again, he'll no longer make public appearances at age 95. Queen Elizabeth, however, at age 91, she's still going strong. Going to continue to make those public appearances, all scheduled ones, that is. Prince Philip officially will retire from those in August.
Dan, thank you. Taking a look at the morning headlines.
2 people are dead this morning after a shooting at a sports bar in Arlington, Texas. Witnesses told police an armed man entered the restaurant, confronted an employee, and shot and killed them. They say someone else inside the restaurant then pulled out a gun and shot and killed the suspect. This morning, no names have been released, but I did just check with the Fox affiliate in Dallas. They're reporting that police say a motive was not immediately known, and they're not sure if the suspect knew the employee.
The time now 6:16. 3 people are dead after a car crashed through a crowd at a car auction in Boston. Well over 1,000 people were inside when the driver of one of the cars for sale accelerated through the building. The Jeep drove the length of a football field inside. Police say the driver is in his 70s, is an employee of the auction, and it appears this was a tragic accident.
An undocumented woman who lives in a Colorado church has left her sanctuary without being arrested. Supporters gathered in Denver Wednesday to support Ingrid Escalada Latorre. She is fighting a plea deal she made after an arrest for using false documents. In late November, the mother of 2 boys was scheduled for deportation and removal. She's requested a stay, but still has not received one.
As cord cutting becomes more common, Hulu wants to grow its subscriber base. So those who jump ship from traditional cable now have a variety of choices. But what's best for you? Mary Maloney takes a look at today's Consumer Watch.
Hulu just went live. The streaming service launched Hulu with live TV. The name says it all. Instead of waiting a day, cord cutters can now stream their favorite TV shows live. Getting your shows live without a cable contract is a popular business. Hulu joins competitors like Sling TV, PlayStation Vue, DirecTV Now, and the recently launched YouTube TV. The companies offer what's called an over-the-top service, meaning you can get your favorite channels on a device you already own, like your phone, Apple TV, or Roku. There's also no contract, so you can cancel anytime. But there's some drawbacks. Since there's no equipment, you can't record shows with most of these services. And not every show or network is available to stream or watch live or even on demand. Also, your internet speed determines how good the picture will be. There's also streaming restrictions on certain live sporting or entertainment events. Most of these services offer free trials for a week, so you could give it a shot and see what works for you. For Consumer Watch, I'm Mary Maloney.
Stormwatch meteorologist Marcy Novak standing by for us.
If you're heading out for a run today, it is going to be really nice, although we're going to see a bit of a breeze from the northwest all day today. That'll make it feel cool, but overall a comfortable afternoon. 45 over the next hour, so you'll need a jacket as you're heading out this morning. 64 around noon, and then our high today near 70, which is still below average for this time of the year. Our winds today will be the strongest between noon and 4, over 30 miles an hour from the north. So for all the kids at recess today, you'll probably need a jacket even later on this afternoon with these gusty winds. Tonight, things will finally calm down and our winds are going to be much calmer tomorrow. This afternoon, there is a small chance for a few showers in far northeast Oklahoma. Some of these may reach places like Ponca City and just east of Stillwater. Definitely not looking at any rain, though, in Oklahoma City. Tomorrow, your Friday, Cinco de Mayo, it is going to be great for all those outdoor activities. 74 are high with calmer winds. That's going to be key in making it one of the best days over the next several. Our winds are going to be picking up by the weekend, but overall it's going to be a nice one. 50 on Saturday to 79 Saturday afternoon. A little warmer on Sunday, but lots of sunshine and a high of 81. If I had to choose a day, I would say Saturday will be the better day because our winds aren't going to be as strong as they're going to be on Sunday. We will stay rain-free on Monday and Tuesday with highs in the low 80s. Our next round of rain and possible severe weather comes into the forecast on Wednesday.
Lucky Star Casino Steer Clear traffic update. Right now, we've got your back with drive times. Here's what we're seeing out there, or average speeds, I should say, which then translate into drive times. 65 on I-40 eastbound there, so Yukon, you're cruising right along into our Thursday. 60 down the Broadway extension southbound. 70 heading out to Will Rogers on I-44, and then Norman and Moore still at 65. Let's take a live look outside for yourself here from our Lucky Star Casino traffic tracker. Finally, a little brighter out there. This is northbound I-35 near Tecumseh. So if you are in Norman, you're cruising right along 35, like I said, about 65. Never wait more than 10 minutes for traffic and weather together.
The Memphis Music Hall of Fame is honoring Justin Timberlake. The Hall of Fame, along with Rock and Soul Museum, began installing new memorabilia yesterday.
The display includes specific items from Timberland's 2020 Experience World Tour. It showcases Timberlake's tuxedos, a set list, and much more. Timberlake is a native of Memphis.
Love him.
I do too.
You ladies think he's a sharp dresser?
Yes, absolutely.
Easy to look at as well.
Oh yeah, is that right?
Everything.
He is sharp everything, right?
It's just awesome. Oh my God, look at those shoes. Those
You know, my dream, one of those far-fetched dreams that'll probably never ever happen, is to be a backup dancer for Justin Timberlake.
Is that right?
And I said that for a long time because I danced a lot when I was little growing up, and then like when he became popular with NSYNC, and then now on his own, I've always wanted to be a backup dancer because he dances so good.
It is never too late.
Justin, if you hear this right now,
I'm sending you to the next audition.
Don't give up on your
Just
dreams.
you wait.
Let's do it. I'm in.
Let's tweet this video to him and see what happens.
Yes.
621, practicing yoga, but with a little assistance.
How one yogi in Connecticut is incorporating goats, that's right, goats, into her classes and why.
And here's a live look outside Bricktown this morning. The time now is 6:22. You're watching Good Day OK.
Welcome back, everyone. 6:25 on this Thursday. We gotta wait for the beat to drop. There it is. Have you seen this?
It's Thursday. We gotta have fun. We gotta get the people going. Friday is on the way. But I guess we do need to get back to the news. So let's do that. We're talking about goats or something?
Some very important stuff to get to here.
Okay.
There's a new form of yoga that's probably not coming to a gym near you anytime soon.
Okay, if you want to experience goat yoga, you'll have to find a farm that is offering it. The owner of one of the rescue farms decided to start offering classes to help cover the cost of caring for her animals. She got the idea after watching viral videos online. Yoga with goats is a real thing. Farms in Oregon and Michigan are doing it too. But the instructor and farm owners say it's mainly for fun.
People love to practice yoga, and it's a nice way to just get outside and have a little fun.
They will be snuggling and cuddling and jumping and prancing and being absolutely cuteness overload, right? I know that face. Mwah! How could you resist?
I mean, how could you even do yoga looking at them? They're so cute.
They're very cute. I'll give them that.
These goat yoga classes are scheduled to last an hour. They cost $25 per session. Pretty steep for some goats.
Yeah, well,
I guess if you like goats.
Either way, 6:26 now, just days away from the manslaughter trial for Officer Betty Shelby, an ethics complaint against the Tulsa District Attorney.
Why the Fraternal Order of Police say the DA made a mistake when they filed the charges.
And remembering the victim of a stabbing attack at the University of Texas. What the victim's roommate is now saying about his struggle to move forward.